Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? America's favorite baseball team, the Houston Astros. I'm just kidding. I know a lot of people are upset about the Astros and everything they did, but I can still appreciate good baseball, solid baseball, and there's no buzzer, I don't think, on this to tell Springer to run. But I want to show this because this is smart play right here, and this is really important. We talk a lot about this with our players, but let me break down the situation. We got a man on first. We got George Springer. We got Jose Altuve at the plate here. We got less than 2 outs, okay? And we've got a line drive to right field, which Springer reads, and he's off. Right fielder kind of boots it over there. I think it's Bubba Starling. I'm not sure who's over there. Then they kind of throw it to the wrong base here, and then Springer scores. Okay. Now, that's great and all, but let's talk about a couple things. First, you have a low line drive to right field. Now, watch Springer here. It almost looks like he reads this like it's 2 outs, but it's not 2 outs. If he catches this ball, he can't just take off. He'll be doubled off. But watch this read. Look at this. Look at how quick this read is. Now, people can give the Astros crap for, cheating and all that stuff, and that's fine. They deserve it if they cheated. But not if they cheated, because they cheated. But I'll tell you, the Astros, when I watch them play, they play smart baseball. And this is one example of it. Watch this read. That is a great read. Right? So he's off on contact. Boom. Now he kind of checks just to make sure, but he's pretty confident that right fielder's not going to get that ball, and he's off. And the only way that he scores on this is because of that great read. It does help a little bit that the Royals don't know really what they're doing. Let's watch this again. Instead of setting up home, they're setting up to second base. We've got to be set up home. So we've got the first baseman getting ready to be a cut here, but then we've got the who is it here? The second baseman that goes out for the cut there. Then the shortstop comes over here, and everyone's running around like chickens with their head cut off. They don't know what to do. I mean, maybe they just don't think that Springer's going to score. But I think what the third base coach sees here is they see the throw lining up to go to second base, and he's like, well, he's waving him hard here, and he goes, all right, they're setting up to throw to second base. Okay, well, we're going to go. Let's push it. Now, how is Springer able to make this read? That's the question of the day. That's what I made the video for. How is he able to make this read? You know how he's able to make it? I didn't ask him because I don't know him. But you've got to know where your right fielder's playing when you're at first base. Okay, so you want to check your outfielders, but the most important outfielder to know where he's playing is the right fielder. Now, why is that? That is because the right fielder is behind you. And so if the ball's hit to the left fielder, well, you can run and look and run at the same time. If the ball's hit the center, you can run and look at the same time. But if the ball's hit to the right fielder, you'd have to turn all the way around and find the ball and find the right fielder. It takes too long. So you need to know where the right fielder's playing. So every time you come back to the bag, you get your sign from coach, right? After your sign, you peek to the outfield quick. See where they're at. See where he's playing. I see real quick, okay, he's deep and he's off the line, right? Or he's shallow and he's on the line. Wherever he is, I have that mental picture in my head. So now, Springer already looked out there and he says, okay, this guy's playing pretty deep right here. He's off the line, he's pretty deep. Anything low that's not hit super hard, I'm off. And so he sees this low line drive and he says, I'm off. He can't catch that ball. I already checked him, right? Now the ball stays up for a little bit here, and it's close. It is pretty close. But I love the fact that he had to have checked him and had to have known where he was, and he said he ain't catching that. And that, again, is the only way you score. What happens here at the youth level, at most youth levels, the guy at first base isn't going to check his right fielder. He has no idea. And so he's going to do two things. One, he's going to run, but it's just because he doesn't know how to play baseball. And he's just like, well, I'm just going to run, and if he catches, I'm going to get doubled off. And most of them won't even know how many outs there are. Sorry, I digress. But two, what usually happens is this ball is hit, and then the guy turns around, he watches the ball, and he just stands here. And he stands here. And he stands here. And he stands here. And so he's right here instead of right here on the move. And then when the guy misses the ball, he goes, oh, you missed the ball. And now he starts running here, and he gets to second base, and we have first and second. Right? That's what usually happens. Instead of first and second, we've got man on second. We got to run now. It's a big deal. All right? So really, really important. You've got to know where your outfielders are at all times. And you've got to know your right fielder, especially at first base. Okay? Because that guy is behind you. And I don't want to have to turn around when the ball is hit. I just want to be able to run. Now, there's going to be certain balls that are going to be closed that you might have to, you might have to check. But I just was watching this game, and I was like, that's a great job by Springer right there, knowing where the right fielder is, trusting it, trusting your read, and going. Good stuff. Everybody still hates the Astros. It's okay. We can learn from their base running. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Give it a thumbs up, all that good stuff. Thanks to our patrons on Patreon for supporting the channel, and we will talk to you later.